First Lady Jill Biden, who is now tested positive for the coronavirus for a second time. The First Lady is, quote, experiencing only mild symptoms at this time. That's according to the White House. But both the First Lady and President Biden are in that high-risk group of 65 and older. And the White House says so far, this is good news from the White House, President Biden has not gotten sick. Nancy Cordes is at the White House for us following all of this. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. We're told the First Lady will stay at their home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, as a precaution for now. The president is back here at the White House after spending the weekend with her. He's going to have to continue to be tested. He tested negative most recently last night. Now, we saw the First Lady on Saturday when she joined her husband on a trip to Florida to tour storm damage from Hurricane Idalia. And she was supposed to start actually teaching fall classes this week at a local community college. Instead, her aides say she's going to be replaced temporarily with a substitute. The president, as you'll recall, has had COVID once last July, and he'll have to be tested routinely this week because he's slated to head to India and Vietnam for a pair of summits in just 3 days. The First Lady's diagnosis comes as COVID cases are spiking in the U.S. According to the CDC, COVID hospitalizations were up nearly 19% in 1 week in mid-August, thanks in part to the emergence of new variants. Now, aides say the First Lady's case is currently mild and she is up to date on all her shots and boosters. But, Gayle, we wish her a speedy recovery.
We certainly do, but it's a good reminder COVID is still around. Thank you, Nancy.